Hey, what do you know? There's lawnmowers again. That never happens on my channel. All right, everybody, this was not really meant to be a video today. I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's July 3rd, Friday, July 3rd, 2020. And I'm gonna do an all-nighter tonight on the Lone Star offset. My son and I are gonna just stay up. We're gonna keep feeding sticks when we need it. I've got a brisket. I'm gonna do at least one, maybe two pork shoulders. And we're gonna be doing some ribs. I'm gonna put those on early in the morning to get everything so that it's ready to eat by 2 o'clock when people get here. So I decided to bring you along with me on this adventure. I hope you guys have fun. I'm not gonna really be going into how to cook a brisket, how to cook pork shoulder. This is just gonna be an adventure. We're not gonna get too deep into like how to do it all. It's just gonna be kind of hanging out with me, seeing the updates, and I don't know, just sit back, relax, and have fun. And just FYI, I'm not bringing out any of the expensive camera equipment or lighting or any of that stuff. We're gonna go old school on this. It's gonna be the iPhone with the iPhone audio, nothing special. So if you get a little bit of audio issues or lighting, just deal with it and have fun, okay? All right, here we go. So I have one temperature probe in here that's gonna monitor temperature, and I have it right in the center of the cooker. I know I've got it dialed in with the tuning plates where they are to about a 0 to 5 degree variance from one side to the other. And actually, I think the left side is slightly warmer than the right. But I'm just gonna have one temperature probe in the middle. I'll have one temperature probe in each piece of meat, which you'll see once we get going. And that's plugged into that Inkbird there. Just so happens to be what I'm using today. I have a few different thermometers, but this one's got Wi-Fi, and I kind of like this thing. I've been using it a little bit, so we're gonna rock with that tonight. That way, if I'm inside, you know, I'll get the alerts and stuff like that on my phone. So I don't know if I'll get any sleep or not. I guess we'll find out. I mean, that's kind of the adventure of this whole thing. By the way, I got some Fogo premium lighting in the miniature charcoal lighter basket thingy. We're going to start with a bed of that in the firebox here. And I am using the fire management basket. And once I get those coals down, I'll throw about 2 sticks on just to kind of get everything started and get it preheated. So that's kind of what's coming up next. All right, I'll be doing my own filming here. My son's still inside. All right, let's get those spread out kind of evenly. Sorry, I totally missed it. That looks pretty good. I'm just gonna get a couple splits started on top of this. And we'll just let that get some air and get going here. All right, we have ignition. Gave it about 5 minutes and everything lit up. So I'm gonna close this down and just open the vents wide open for a bit. Start letting it warm up. All right, I got my son out here with me doing camera work. I just wanted to show you guys what I have going on. I just got all this on. So I have my brisket. I have one pork butt that we're gonna do, and that's it. I'll do some ribs in the morning, but I think this is gonna be enough food for the people we have coming. So I took a little bit of footage of the brisket. I don't remember if I did it the pork shoulder, but again, this is not about the food. Hold on a minute. Let me shut this off. So this is just going to be an adventure. Got the Lone Star holding in. I got the Lone Star holding in around 240, 250 degrees. That's where I'm going to try to hold it all night long. And it's hot out. It's so hot and humid. I swear it's still like probably like 90, 95 degrees out here. So my son and I are going to brave this. We're going to do this thing. We'll be able to talk about it in 20 years when he's all grown up and hopefully laugh about it. Remember good stuff. So I don't know, bring you back in a little bit for an update. All right, so I just stoked the fire a little bit, and what I was going to show you guys is that I'm running about 250, 260, which is kind of where I want to be, you know, anywhere in that area. But my brisket, and this will go down in a minute, as soon as that fire starts to tame down in there. But my brisket's still frozen in the middle over on the point side, so that might make for a long night. I don't know, we're gonna see. I should have took it out of the freezer a day earlier, I suppose, but it is what it is. Right now it's just man versus sleep. It's about 9:30 at night. I got this stuff on about an hour ago, and man, I don't know, I know it's gonna be a long night, but it'll be fun. So it's about 11:30. Food's been on for somewhere around 3 hours. And we got some really good color here. Oh yeah, beauty. Probably gonna get a spritz bottle and spritz this stuff a little bit. There's my alarm again. You guys are gonna have to get used to that with this Lone Star. I use the Inkbird every time. All right. Okay, it's after midnight. This stuff's been on about 4 hours, and it is looking intensely good. No spritz. Thank my boy, my son, he's staying up late with me to do this video. Shut up, alarm. You're gonna wake up the neighbors, man. There we go. Oh, that was hot. Big mistake. So we're just going to spritz here, and then I'll show you what temperature we're at when we get this closed. Everything's looking really good. And so pit temperature's been running about 240 to 250. The brisket, which was still partially frozen when I put it on, is around 119, and the pork shoulder is about 148, but we all know what's going to happen once we hit 160, 165. It's going to hit the stall, and it's going to be a long night. So I'm going to be 45 years old in about a week and a half. Let's see if I can make it through this long night. So far, so good. My neighbor Kevin's been hanging out with me. My son's here with me. So the moon's out. Anthony, check that out, man. It's a full moon. Oh, yeah. All right. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a little while. We'll see how this, I mean, I know everything's gonna turn out great. It smells so good out here. I know if it wasn't so hot and the neighbors would have their windows open, which I know they don't, they all have air conditioning on, but this would definitely keep them up. So see you in a little while. Okay, it's like 1:45 a.m. I really don't know how I'm gonna make it through the night. I'm tired. Let's give this stuff a check. I have not opened it. Oh man, that smell is crazy good. I should have had my glove on first, but whatever. Let me grab my spritz bottle. Since I have this open. Oh, shut up. Yeah, man, that's looking really good. Hold the camera up a little higher, buddy, so everybody can see. Yeah, look at the crust we're developing. Great bark. The pork. Very nice. Beautiful. All right, let's get this closed up. All right. And we're pretty much holding at 140. I'm sorry, 240. I'm tired. 240 degrees is where it's been holding up. I think I've put in like 2 splits over the last hour and 20 minutes. Might have been, no, it was 2 splits. I did have to stoke it once or like turn the split over just to get it to burn again. But, you know, it's a stick burner, man. It's part of it. I know this is going to turn out great and it's going to be worth it. So that's really what I'm looking forward to. It's going to be a long night, though. I got a long way to go. That dude does not look friendly. Look at this spider here on my porch. I think I'm going to let him do whatever he wants to do. I'm not going to mess with him. So it's about 2:45 in the morning. 2:30, 2:45, I don't know. And I put another log on here a little while ago. And the temperature spiked up. So I just came out to kind of crank the vent down a little bit. And that's what I love, is that it's easy to adjust, easy to bring the temps down if it gets out of control. So I'm not gonna open this right now. I'm just gonna leave it, let everything be. But the next time I come out to tend to the fire, because I've been inside kind of chilling on the couch. I can't fall asleep, but I've just been relaxing. So next time I come out, we'll open this up, we'll spritz, and I'll show you guys the progress. I'll see you then. All right, everybody. It's been another hour, and my son clumped out on me inside there, but you could see, yeah, I'm gonna wake my neighbors with this thing. Anyway, everything's going very well. So it's about 3:45 in the morning, and I'm gonna be, I know I'm still kind of in the stall here on that pork. The brisket's just getting into it. So the pork's gonna be probably resting in my oven for quite a while, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna wrap it at this time. I might just let it go all the way and wrap it in foil when it's done. We'll see. So it's like 5:40 in the morning, and came out here maybe one more time and didn't bring my phone out here. I forgot, but I just added a split. Right now the cooker's running at 229. The pork is at 187, and the brisket's sitting at 164. So sorry about the camera work. Man, I'm tired. Let me show you what it looks like here. Wow, man. That is just beautiful. All right. So that's that. I'll be getting the ribs on shortly. All right, so look, I am tired. Made it through the night. My son crashed around 3 o'clock in the morning, but I finished up all this stuff pretty much by myself. I hope the camera work isn't too bad on this. Ribs are on now. I just put those on, and we're just gonna ride those until they're done. I'll be pulling that pork shoulder to wrap and rest in a little bit, but I'll probably just run some B-roll for you here and maybe show you some shots of the finished product. But we did it. We hung out together. We made it through the night. Pretty cool. I hope this food turns out good now. Man, look at that. I'm just getting ready to wrap this. It hit 180. Pork's already off. It's in the house, just resting in the oven. But the bark on this is just incredible. All right, I'm gonna get this wrapped, get it back on the cooker, finish it off. All right, everybody, it's the next day. I didn't really get a chance to film an ending yesterday because we had people start to show up. But man, we did. The brisket was best bark I've ever had on a brisket, best flavor. And I got all the compliments from people who came by. The ribs, incredible. Again, great bark, great flavor, very tender, just fall off the bone, bite off the bone. Bite off the bone's more what we like. I could have cooked them longer and they would have fell apart. Some of them were actually falling apart. I had 3 slabs on there. I did some baked beans. I just kind of whipped up some stuff and threw it on here. Smoked up some hot dogs. Pulled pork, of course. Outstanding bark, very juicy. I made like a Carolina vinegar sauce to go on top of it. And some people brought some sides, and honestly, I can't remember what else we had, but it was a great day. And Lone Star performed great, and I made it through the night, which was kind of like the thing that I wasn't really sure, because I'm getting old. But we got it done, and the most important thing about it was that I think it's something my son and I are going to remember forever, is trying to stay up, and then at like 3 o'clock in the morning, he says, "Papa, can I go to bed?" Or not really, I'm making him sound like a little boy. He's 12. He said, "Papa, is it okay if I go to sleep?" And I went, "Yeah, son, go ahead." So I braved it throughout the night. And actually, when I was letting everything rest, I finally like caught maybe 5 minutes of sleep, but that was it. And last night, if it wouldn't be for all the fireworks, I probably would have clunked out earlier, because it was loud in the neighborhood. But when I finally got to take a shower and lay down, that was it. I was done. And anyway, it was a great time. It was a great experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey. Sorry about the fact that I just used my iPhone for this and that I didn't have any real lighting or great cameras or anything out here. But it was kind of more of an adventure than anything theatrical. So I woke up this morning and I cleaned out the cooker, everything, scraped off the tuning plates, the grates, wiped out the belly of the cooker, drained everything into like a little plastic bottle that I had. Always on a long cook, I plan on doing that. I know some guys don't, but I'm kind of crazy when it comes to that. And then anytime you use the offset, you want to clean out the firebox. So I took that all apart, wiped everything down, vacuumed the ash, wiped it down, sprayed everything with Pam, and got it ready for the next cook. So I'm just about to work on the outside. Not much to do there. Take care till next time. I'll see you on the next episode.